sacrifice. Cruddy crankers. We crank Joe, overflow. Let me show you how it's done. All pro. We homegrown, listening to go-go. And if you don't got crank, oh no. Fresh polo and phone posits. I know you hate to do, but you can't stop it. Be around the best, and I learned a lot. Been on a few gigs, and they still high. They still got that real hip-hop. Still consistent, no flip-flop. Swag drip dry, grind specialist. You get that top shelf shit, nothing less. PG County is where I be. Sacrifice bubbling on through DC. DMV, I represent it all. They can't stop us, so I'ma ball till I fall. We crank Joe, we crank Joe, we crank Joe, and we gotta get it. We crank Joe, we crank Joe. We that premium gas, you that unleaded. We crank Joe, we crank Joe, we crank Joe, and we gotta get it. We crank Joe, we crank Joe. We that premium gas, you that unleaded.
Where your bank chatty? Heard you had stacks. Come get a whiff, you can't resist the Stamo at a time. I hypnotize tracks since they had 8 tracks. You see these lips, well that's my whip. I got that comeback. I got that yes man, just like no bitch can. That shit that crank that they just passed on to the next man. I got that crank crud, I call it crud rock. I guarantees that when I scream I leave that soul shock. Go tell your whole block, cause it's that plain and simple. I got the city pride, you see me cupping on my nipple. I'm rapping DC, and I'm that gutter mother. You find me cranking Southside with my cruddy brothers. See, it's supposed to bubble, so gonna pop the cork. And then again, well, I'ma sing, so gonna get the fork. Oh, what the hell you thought? Me not your average chick. Now talk this, I'm sick, I'm just a nigga with tits.
We crank Joe, we crank Joe, we crank Joe, and we gotta get it. We crank Joe, we crank Joe. We that premium gas, you that unleaded. We crank Joe, we crank Joe, we crank Joe, and we gotta get it. We crank Joe, we crank Joe. We that premium gas, you that unleaded.
I'm a lyrical entity, spit my bars religiously, whip your ass over my beat. So please don't ever steal from me. My tracks cost the same as a kid about a coca-lit. Just my product legit, no problem shipping overseas. A lot of people wish they could elevate over me, but I'm too good at what I do. I define overachieve. A headache for these niggas, no form of relief, no talent on 3 Advil or relief. See what I got in my sleeve. High caliber beats from Mr. Hotter Than Heat, Mr. Live Indeed. I rock with the beat, ain't no stopping me, please. My music feel good like tropical heat. I'm the bop for the beat, I'm the dot for the I and the cross for your T. You might want it, but not with me. We ain't on the same plane. Check your topography, please. Cause if you don't, you fuck around and find your bitch ass sleep.
We crank Joe, we crank Joe, we crank Joe, and we gotta get it. We crank Joe, we crank Joe. We that premium gas, you that unleaded. We crank Joe, we crank Joe, we crank Joe, and we gotta get it. We crank Joe, we crank Joe. We that premium gas, you that unleaded.
Chef went crazy on this bitch.
Chef crazy.
So quick to rob and steal, they'll do anything for the dollar bill. These YNs see you as a lick. Everywhere you go, gotta keep a blick. Yeah, I know, life is sick. All these dreams, but they never stick. It's not safe, can't roam the streets. People still homeless with no food to eat. Will it get better? It's hard to tell. Gotta be a heaven, cause we living in hell. This a sight you don't wanna see. What happened to the land of the free? Dark times, no longer sunny. Everybody in it for the money. There's some bad things I did. I could've been a stick-up kid. I know it's hard to survive. I gotta thank God I'm alive. When we find a solution, all I see is prostitution. You niggas better trust my word. No matter what, I will get hurt. I know you wanna feel like ease. There's other ways to make that cheese. Chaos up and down my feet, selling they soul just to get a lead. Probably plotting while you dreaming. Shit, even the hoes be scheming. Yeah, I seen a lot since a child. Everybody running wild. I'm just saying how I feel. Don't chase a dollar bill.
Some people will sell their soul for that paper, that silver, diamonds and gold. Together I will walk in the streets, writing the game on every man they meet. For the dollar bill, people will do anything. For the dollar bill, people will do anything. They will lie and steal for the dollar bill. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. For the dollar bill, people will do anything.
Freestyle, top of the dome, leave you at your home thinking, I got pop, money is funny, money the root of all evil, karma like a motherfucking thief in the night. I ride a bike, sell my weed indeed, I'm superseding them season, one step to me, I believe mentality of a real dude, a real color, it starts from my mind to the gutter. What are you plotting on? You plotting on you plotting on me. What the fuck do you think about these streets? The streets are dirty. They're taking shoes off of people's feet when they sleeping. Savages on these streets and I'm releasing my steam. I'm mad because of this fucking stupidity. These motherfuckers can't even say thank you. These half the time they just give. And these motherfuckers take, and I'm gonna make, and break. Motherfuckers need to break bread. Said it like butter. Didn't start from my mind, thinking. You know, this is me, Tom Bomb, I'm just spitting, ripping, dipping, flipping here with Twan. You know, we about to hit it all night long. Smoking that ball like Cheech and Chong, smoke a rug up the rug. You know I got gas, cause I'm the first to blast. You know, it's ironic. Ironically, it's a freestyle. I've never written shit on paper. Doesn't not make me the maker, the taker, the breaker. I'm breaking chicks off. What you need? You want to get something like me, like under my pants, but I'm about to dance like I'm at a rave, dancing that shit like I'm on E. I don't give a fuck, cause I see all these people, they think, you know, it's all about us. We a team on these streets. We just need to work together. Fuck the gang violence. Fuck the bullshit.
No, this is me just trying to tell it like it is.
Hey!
Yeah!
Welcome. We are back. We are back here again, right? Thank you for everyone joining me here on TSL, where we are the voice of the entire DMV, right? Yes, that does include Baltimore, and yes, that does include Washington, D.C., right? Okay. I am your host. I am your pilot, the Dude 8-0, and we have a special one for you today. We do have a guest. We have a visitor already ready in the green room. So please show him some DMV hospitality. Okay, all right. So this is episode 127/52 here on Rip Radio /Rip TV, right? We have crossed the 50 episode threshold here at Rip Radio /Rip TV. You know, nowhere near 420 friendly, you know, nowhere near them, but you got to start somewhere. So just taking small wins as we go. So 50 is a lot, right? So okay, all right. So before we bring our guest up, let me say this to all my artists, all my indie artists, all the ones coming up, all the ones that's, you know, been in the game for a while, to all who want to listen, right? We have, so next Sunday I am going to it is an all white, I want to say it's like a showcase networking situation, right? Where artists get to perform, you know, but it's not like an open mic where you can just come and just, you know, put your name on a paper. Like, so please get with on IG, get with Rap Gods DMV, right? Get with him as soon as possible. Get your name on a list so you can perform on Sunday. It's a chill, dope event. This is volume 3. The other 2 was dope, you know. So pretty much, because I went to the other 2, and pretty much what it is, it's a networking / showcase / concert, you know. Got a DJ, like it's legit, you know. So Ocean Lounge, right? So dope. That was Ocean Lounge. I know the first 2, you know. I gotta double check to see if this one Sunday is gonna be Ocean Lounge. I'm pretty sure it is. Not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure it is. So make sure you guys go to on IG Rap Gods DMV, hit them up, you know, DM him, do whatever you got to do, tag him, you know, get on his radar so he can put you on a list so you can perform Sunday, right? So that's next Sunday. Day party, right? So okay, all right. So got all that out the way. Okay, all right. So the good Trump, please, sir, let's do it. Let's bring on our guest, please. There you go. What's up, boss? You on mute?
Can you hear me?
Crystal clear. I can hear you.
All right, cool. Sorry about that.
You good. First and foremost, thank you, you know, for you know, entertaining what I got going on. Usually I'm mostly focused on DMV, right? DMV, and that's Washington, D.C., that's Maryland, and that's Virginia, right? Usually, you know, those are my sweet spots. But at times I do venture outside to dope artists, right? Whenever I come across an indie artist, a dope indie artist, I'll reach out, you know, to see if they would like to come on the show, or they will reach out, you know, and vice versa. So I had seen your page,
we gonna get into it. Like you are super dope, you know what I'm saying? That's why I reached out to you. So I'm glad
Appreciate that.
it happened, right? So, okay, all right. So let's get this plane in the air, sir. Introduce yourself to the family.
How's it going, man? My name is MC Twan. I'm from the Bay Area, Vallejo, California, to be exact.
Dope. So I love this because I get to go to a different part of the world every week. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
You know, just a free trip, you know, real quick, you know, sit down, chop it up, then I'm on my way back to the DMV, right? So that's what this is here. So the Bay. Okay, all right. First and foremost, this wasn't even scripted. What's my guy out there that's you know killing?
Lorenzo?
Yes.
Yeah, we're from the same city.
So, okay, so all right, so I'm way on the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? So what I see from him is what's online. So is what we see online, is that exactly what it is? Like, is that how his grind was? If
No,
you know?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. He started from the bottom for sure. We kind of started around the same time. So yeah, he been killing it.
Have you you know, did any work with him or reached out to him, or is he already gone by now?
No, I haven't really. I know my cousin shoot his music videos and stuff like that. Like he's a video director, but we haven't got a chance to yet, you know. But hopefully we could in the future.
Absolutely, like as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because you dope, and what he has going on, it will work. Me personally, I think it will work. And the visuals will be top tier.
Appreciate that.
Honestly, right? So okay, all right. So the name. Where did the name come from?
The name is actually my middle name, man. Like my middle name actually starts with a number.
No.
Yeah, like my real father, his name is TWOWHANNE, and my mom just wanted the shorten, so she put a number. So my birth certificate is a number.
Nah, that's dope.
For real. So I just want to rock with it, you know.
That's dope. That was dope. That was gonna be my next question. Does it? Because I'm thinking you probably did like what Tupac did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. No, but that's exactly your spelling.
That's my actual middle name, a real middle name.
That's crazy. Okay. All right. So from the Bay. Growing up, who's you listening to?
So even though I'm from the Bay, my father's from LA. So I grew up listening to like kind of like it was like both. Like my mom, she listened to the East Coast rappers, so she listened to Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, a lot of the East Coast rappers. And my dad, even though he's from LA, he grew up listening. Like I was Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Pac, Exhibit, Corrupt, The Dog Pound, Nate Dogg, and then it was just all over the place. So the best of both, you know, East and the West. I was listening to both.
And I can hear already because I lived it. Those are the best of the best from East Side. From East Side, you just named the best of the best. So if you're listening to those, then I already know, like, you know, like they taught you well. They taught you well because those artists right there, like my favorites right there, right? So how about where's what's my guy name? Old school E40. Where's E40 from? Same place?
Oh, he's from my same city too. Yeah, me, Lorenzo, E40. We all from Vallejo, California, small city.
So okay. So just sidebar. So now, okay. Does he really talk like that? First and foremost, does he talk like that?
I never really met him, man. Like every time I'm gone, because like my family is very close with E40, like very close. Like they grew up together, so it's like every time he comes to the function, I'm out of town or something. Like 'cause I was living in Vegas for like 6 years.
Okay.
So like every time he's around the family, I'm never there. So I ain't never really got to see him in person and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. So outside of him, does anyone else talk like that? Or is it just him?
I think that's kind of just him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Because he makes dope music, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of times we don't know what he's saying over here. Like he's you know, he got sounds and you know, but it's dope. It's unique, very unique, right? So, but Sprinkle Me was a classic. Classic, like straight up and down, right? So
for sure.
Okay. All right. So when did you start?
I started taking music seriously probably around like 2010, but things didn't start getting taken off until like 2016 is when I started growing my fan base. Like I was giving out free mixtapes and stuff, sending them out all over the place, and I ended up getting a core audience, and then it just took off. It kind of went good from there.
That's so you okay. So how did you get okay? All right, that's because already as an indie artist, that's already a few steps already. Like you're already ahead of a lot of people, right? So all right, so what made you go in the all right, so you're getting hip hop from your mother and your dad. So what made you want to do it?
What made me want to do it is, I think, because I was always playing baseball. Like long story short, I played baseball like all through high school and after high school a little bit. And my stepbrother, he the one that introduced me to rapping. We was in class one time because he was rapping before I was, and then I was just playing with it, and then I kind of just realized, like, you know, it was kind of fun doing it. And then what really wanted me to take it seriously is I had my first house party I performed at. I performed in like a place called Napa Valley. I don't know if you heard of it, like with the wineries and stuff. I performed there, and I seen like the crowd was like dancing to my music, and I was like, yeah, man, I think there's something I can do.
That's crazy. Like, how did you like for you to even like? Did you know anyone else that was rapping at the time, like that? You know, like around maybe your peer or anybody in your neighborhood?
I had like friends that was rapping in high school that I was seeing rapping, but then I had like my uncles. My uncles was rapping too. They used to rap. They was in a group with Baby Bash called Pot and the Deuce.
Okay.
So I was listening to them a lot for sure. And then just a lot of my friends was rapping and stuff like that. I was always into sports. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. All right. So what do you remember about let's say the first time you actually recorded in the studio? What's your experience?
I remember like just I remember going I just remember walking home to school to my cousin's house. He had a studio in his garage, and I went there. Then that was my first time me hearing my voice for the first time, even though I wasn't good at all, but you know, it just felt good hearing my voice. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was a dope experience just hearing the playback, hearing my voice through the speakers. You know what I mean? And I kind of just fell in love after that.
So a lot of artists, when they first start, they don't like their voice, right? And that's usually when you change up until you find your voice, your rap voice, right? Most times it's not your talking voice, right? You know, is it when you first started? Was you already like ready, or did you have to find your voice in the beginning?
Yeah, I was far from ready.
Okay.
I was far from ready. Like I had to find my voice. I had to find like my writing wasn't. Because I wasn't taking it seriously, so my writing wasn't really good like that. So it took me a while, man, for me to actually get comfortable in my voice. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Because people don't really talk about that part, like, you know, like in the beginning, just hearing your voice, like it could be good and bad, hearing your voice, but a lot of times you don't like your voice when you hear it. You don't like it.
For sure.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then you got to find your rap voice. You don't want to nobody, is more of a vibe feel type, you know, until it's a process. It's a process. So okay. So all right, let's talk about some music. What's that? Body Clock.
Yeah.
Yes, Body Clock, right? Dope, super dope. One thing about you, I can hear the bang coming from your music, right? I can hear it. Right, and that's a dope thing, right? But on top of that, your videos is like super dope. Like it's crazy. It's like crystal clear. Like the concepts, like, you know, it's not like you just rapping. Nah, that's not what you're doing. Like you actually an artist. You're actually performing. Right? So was that something that you was conscious of doing in the beginning, of having not only good music, but the videos have to be top notch and it has to match what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Because like going back to like my mom looking at Busta Rhymes, just listening, because Busta Rhymes videos always was crazy, you know. Busta Rhymes, Missy, Ludacris, Eminem. Like I used to look at their videos and I realized like a lot of videos nowadays don't have no concepts, it's just all the videos look the same. So I told myself, like, I want all my videos to mean something, have some type of, no matter what the topic is, I wanted to match it. And then my boy Angel, that's my video director, man, he be bringing all my visions to life. Like, cause I direct too.
Okay.
But so I come up with the concepts and then I'll let him know my concept is, then he just take it to the next level for me.
Like what you guys are doing now, right? What you're doing right now. Those videos, like the Buster video, right? Those videos are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like that one video with Busta and Janet, I think is like $1 million or something crazy. Like,
Yeah.
like Hype Williams is just crazy, right? And then you kind of, what you're doing is damn near that quality at a fraction of that price. That's dope.
I appreciate that, man.
That's dope. Just sidebar. I mean, I can't let it slide. The hat, the Nationals.
Yeah.
Dope. Did you do it on purpose or just, that's just what you?
Yeah, man, my hair ain't done, man. So I had to throw a hat on real quick. I don't want to look crazy on camera, man.
Hey, look, hey, because that's the DMV all day. That's our hat. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah. So right on time, like that. Right.
Have to
on.
represent.
Dope. We love to see that. Like we love to see the hat, right? So okay, all right. So back to body clock. The beat. Like okay. So is that the instrumental? Did you add to the instrumental on Body Clock?
Yeah, so my boy Abel Beats, he's one of my main producers. He actually remade it. He remade it for me through some of his little taste in it. But yeah, for sure, it's definitely like a sample, and he kind of put his little touch to it.
Yes, because when I heard it, I know the beat, right? I know the beat, but it sounded like you either redid it, which is super dope, talented, or you took the instrumental and then you added to the instrumental. But it didn't sound like you added to the instrumental. It sounded like you redid the beat. It sounded like you redid the beat, put your own little spin, your flavor on it, and then you did what you did on that, right? Dope. Like it's what? Okay, so what do you remember about doing that? Just not the video, just because with you, the process of creating, right? Like how are you getting into that space to be creative?
What I usually do is like sometimes I just listen to like the greats that I grew up listening to. Like that's how I get my inspiration. I just listen to them. Like even if I'm listening, I look at I just listen to their music all the time. Like especially when I'm not in the mood to write, I just go back and listen to the classics, man. You know what I mean? And it's been a while because I took a break from music, so I've just started working on. I just finished my new project that I'm working that's dropping pretty soon. So it took me like 2 years. So I had a lot to talk about this come around.
So okay, so now and then. So is the process different since you came back than before?
I realize now it seems like everything's coming a little quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the writing songs coming a little quicker now. Back then it used to take me a while to write. You know what I mean? Now it seems like everything just coming quick.
Okay, so all right. So now did you already have the lyrics for that song, or did your man's make the beat, you listen to the beat, and then you create it after hearing the beat? Which one did you do?
So I've been had the beat. I had the beat for probably like 3-4 years. It was just sitting in my phone, and then I was going through my phone because I got like thousands of stuff on my phone. So I'm like, man, you know what? Now it's time to make something with this beat. I've been holding on to it for a long time, and then it took me probably 3 days to write it and record it, and then the following week I ended up shooting the video. So it happened all that fast.
Okay, so what did you write first? The hook?
So I sent the hook off to my boy. Shout out to Warren. He's from the UK. He's singing on the hook.
Yeah.
Sent it to him first, and then he sent it back to me. Then I just worked around his hook that he already had on there for me.
So when you say you sent him the beat with a concept of the hook, or just the beat, and then he rocked out with the hook?
Yeah, he rocked out. No, I sent him I sent him the beat, and then he came up with the hook, and then so I went with whatever topic he had. I kind of went with it. So I sent him just the instrumental.
And you didn't give him like you didn't lead him in no direction. You just like this is a beat. You go wherever you want to go with it. Then I'll
Yeah,
follow.
for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
he's talented. He's very talented, man. Shout out to him, man. He's an amazing singer, man.
That's crazy. So okay. So when you got the beat back, how? Okay. So what was your process, right? Because already you living in where you live already. That's a great mental state to be in because you got palm trees, you got the great weather, you got all year round, right? So over here it's a little different. So when you got that beat and you heard the hook, like you know what I'm saying, like what was your process from there? Like as soon as you got the beat, the hook, and then because you didn't know where to go with it, like he actually led you, right? So when you got it, what was the atmosphere at that time?
So usually I work super backwards. So when he sent it back to me, I thought about the video first. I'm like, so super backwards, like no lyrics. I got the beat. I'm hearing the beat again, and then I'm hearing this hook. I'm like, I could see me like at a swimming pool, like a summer, like a cookout. So I instantly just started. I kind of plotted the video first. Then from that, I just started writing the lyrics to start coming.
And you just answered my next question: was did you have the video in mind when you wrote it?
For sure.
Because it's one of them feel good summer type situations. Like it's just I don't know. Like I felt good watching it, and that's how I knew it was one of them ones. I said, okay, yeah, he got something here. Like, and it's not the typical cookie cutter. It's not that. One thing about you I noticed is you're comfortable thinking outside the box. All right, you're because everything is from the music, from the video, like because you're an artist, like you're not a rapper, like you know what I'm saying. We have this. It's a difference. Like you got the whole package, right? You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man.
Dope, right? So yes, okay, all right. How is the indie scene there where you at?
It's really like I feel like the Bay Area it was built off of like just like the independent, you know what I mean? From just the E40s to Mac Dre's, like out here, like the independent always been thriving out here. Usually like it's crazy as my fan base is kind of like all over though. Like, so yeah, it's kind of like all over the place. So my fan base out here is not really as big, but I got a lot of fans across the United States and overseas too, for sure, overseas. So Bay Area is kind of like the last place to kind of support me in a way.
Typical indie artist,
Yeah.
A lot of times, your area, you'll have to go get famous first and then come back and then everything happens. Like, like they're used to seeing you. So, it's like you, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't see you as the artist. They just see you as, the regular person, so I don't know why it's like that, but it is what it is. Right. So, do they still have like showcases and like open mics and stuff like that for the newer artists?
Yeah, you could catch them around. You could catch them around the city. They definitely have like a lot of open mics for sure. Yeah, it's still going around out here. And showcases, you might catch a few showcases, but I guess it's more of the LA have the more showcases type of, you know what I mean? Because all the record labels is out there and stuff like that. And Southern California, the LA area. So that's where you find more of the showcases. But out here, you definitely can catch a lot of open mics.
So how different is the Bay and LA?
Oh yeah, it's a big difference. LA is more of a the gangs out there, gang culture, the Bloods and the Crips and stuff. Bay Area is kind of like not saying LA don't have hustlers, but we more of a just like focus on the money type, that like the hustlers type of thing out here. You know what I mean? LA is kind of like the gang, it's gang life out there. So it's kind of like a big difference for sure.
You're not, so how far are you from like, cause you don't consider Oakland part of the Bay, right? Or you do?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Okay. So you guys claim Tupac?
I do. I think we do. Like Oakland for sure do. And then they said that he was, he used to go to Marin City. That's like probably 30, 45 minutes away from Oakland. So, that's right there.
You've been catching up on the court case?
You know what's crazy? I've been seeing little clips of it. It's crazy how it took this long. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've been seeing little clips of it, but I haven't really been locked in on it. But man, it's insane though, man.
Yes. It's been a long time. I remember that day. I do remember that day. I'm not sure if he was even born. So was you around at that time? No.
I was born in 91, so I was like super young when Pac passed.
Okay. So do you remember anything around, from your parents or anything around that day?
I definitely don't.
Have they ever brought anything up since then, or because I know you're because one of them was like a Tupac fan, right?
Yeah, for sure. Both of them, my mom and my father was. I know my mom was a huge Tupac fan, so she was definitely, when I was old enough to realize, like, yeah, she was definitely sad about that. And then when I got a little older, I went back and did my research with everything with Pac. You know what I mean? Like I did my research on everything regarding that. So yeah, so I kind of stayed in tune.
I'm definitely interested. So you did your research, and what did you come up with?
I just came up with like just how Pac was, man. Like, he was, I don't know, everybody just kind of seemed like he was like a loose cannon, but I kind of like Pac had his hands in a lot of stuff, man. Like he's definitely one of my inspirations, man. Like my top 3 for sure. Like just for him, the acting, the Black Panther movement, just he just had the total, that he really had the total package. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And I feel like we ain't never gonna have another Pac.
No.
For sure.
He definitely was a cheat code because he had the best of both worlds. He had, of course, the West Coast, but then he grew up in Baltimore. So and then like you said, he was part of that Black Panther. Like he was like he's definitely one of mine. Like he's my number one.
And it's crazy to realize that he was only 25, man. He accomplished all that.
Yes,
that's crazy, man.
And that's why people don't understand, like, for him to be 24, 25, like it's nobody. I couldn't have handled that at 24, 25. No way.
Yeah, that was way too much, man. Like, there's people still trying to catch up to what he did,
What? Like, that's a fact, right? They will never be another Tupac Shakur. Like, he was different. Like, he was a rock star for real. Like but I do love the younger generation that they get to do their podcast. They get to go back and do reviews, and you know what I'm saying. And when you compare music, music, no matter when you do it, good music is good music. If you put it up against bad music, you'll see the difference. And Pac was elite. Like any subject, you name it, right? Pac was elite. And acting, he was different, right? Okay. How was the support from other artists? Like, is there like support, like because over here they'll say the crabs in the barrel, this and that, so I'm trying to change that, right? So how was the support from other indie artists there?
I'm not gonna lie, it do suck.
Okay.
It do suck. Everybody is like, they're not, like, I feel like if everybody work together, it's too much like politics, like different hoods and cities like beefing with each other. It's real stupid, man. It's real stupid. Like even my city in Vallejo, like all the artists is kind of like in their own little cliques. It's always been like that. Even since like, when E40 was, E40, like the Mac Dre's, like it go way past, you know what I mean? Like back then, like it's always been like that. Clicked up, different cliques, like nobody never really worked together and stuff like that.
How was the other parts of California? Like, you have the Bay, you have LA, like, and then that what's the other dominant areas, would you say?
To me, to me, it's like to me, it's LA in the Bay. Like I go to LA, I go to LA a lot, even though I'm from out here. I'm going to LA actually tomorrow. So I go out there. It's kind of like I'm like 6 hours away from it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a drive.
Yeah.
And how would you say the indie hip hop scene is in LA? Like, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever observed, like, is there anything that come to mind?
Out there is definitely separated out. It's way more separated out there than how it is out there because the gang stuff. But as I've been seeing a lot of artists out there is actually starting to come together though. That's a good thing. Like I've been taking note of that. I see like a lot of Crips and Bloods actually working together out there. You know what I mean? And they're doing songs, videos, doing shows, touring together. So that's a good thing. I like to see stuff like that.
Right. When I say Nipsey Hussle, what comes to your mind?
Nipsey, man, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like, but when Nipsey was kind of here, I wasn't onto his music like that. And then when he kind of passed, man, I went back and did my research, man. I seen like I always loved it, Nipsey, for his information, his interviews and stuff. Like I got a lot of game from Nipsey just about the music, the independent stuff before he got signed, before he signed the deal. Just like he used to just give you a lot of game, you know what I mean? Like a lot of like just his motivational talks and stuff like that. But then I went back to his music and I'm like, man, I missed out. You know what I mean? I missed out, but he's definitely one of the greatest, man. Like Nipsey is dope, man. I wish I would have caught on sooner.
Yes, Nipsey was raising the bar because he his only album, I want to say, that super dope, a classic. I guess everything else was more like mixtapes, and all the early music. It was, I thought it was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely love the album, and like you said, but he's much better a person, just, like he's so smart. He was in that tech, like he was different, right? And he will definitely be missed. Even with the smart store, like that's next level,
man.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? So just the thought of where we can go from that, just selling merch with a barcode that has a one of one song. That's crazy. You can charge whatever at that point. Like that's crazy. That's next level. So yes, Nipsey was different. Okay, so let's talk about the videos. Okay, so all right. So you say you are a director as well, right?
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense for me. Because I can tell, like, you, like, it is when it comes to the concept of it. You said you scripting it out and then you're giving it, so which ones, first of all, which ones have you done? Have you done like your own video, or is it always partnered up?
Yeah, it's always partner up. It's always partner up. Like usually, like how it is I'll write like a skeleton of the video, and then my boy, like he works so fast. Like soon as when it's the day of the video, he'll just come up with this top of the line stuff. He adds to it. You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope. So we always like work together in that.
And is he from where you at right now, or?
No, he's actually in Vegas. So I usually fly him out here, or I fly him to LA. We meet up. So I'm actually this weekend, I'm flying him to LA, and then we're about to film some more.
Dope. Okay. So what does that session look like? Okay. All right. So you're with him. You got the skeleton, right? So do you already know where he's going with it, or he surprises you every time? Like, what does that meetup look like?
He for sure surprised me every time. I like no lie. I'll go there and then I'll let him know. And sometimes, like how I usually work now, like I kind of surprise him.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, like for example, like this weekend, he don't know where we finna film at. Like he don't know nothing. So when we get there, it's just kind of like,
got you.
So he don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope like that. Like, we just go with the flow every time.
Is he does he listen to rap music, or he listen to all type of music? Like what type of person is he?
He listens to all type. He mainly shoots like rock videos for rock and roll artists. So I'm kind of like probably his only hip hop he's doing right now. Not saying he did a lot of hip hop in the past, but as of right now, I'm like his only hip hop in a way.
Dope. Because what he's doing, he's adding what he know and then what you know, and it's creating something totally different. Totally different. That's why when you say, once again, those artists with the best of the best videos, you have Busta, you have Luda, Missy Elliott, like those are like top notch. Like that's what they know for. They known for top videos, and they win it every year.
For sure. I remember being a kid watching it, man, watching all of them. Like, damn, like, man, like it was just amazing, man. Like I still go back and they videos still hold up to today's time. You know what I mean?
Yes. But the crazy part is how expensive those videos were. Like they was paying hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
So before the iPhone changed the world. The iPhone, I promise you, the iPhone changed the world because that was the closest thing to video quality that we got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't want to pay the bread, most people, man, we want to try and pay the bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? But our videos didn't look like this, right? But once the iPhone came out, that's when real videos, like in real life type videos, not nothing on like Hollywood, like just regular, you at the barbecue, like that, like just real impersonal videos, and it was good quality, the best quality you can have at the time once you upload it. The greatest thing. Also a game changer, I want to say, when it went from CDs to digital, right? And I say this was a game changer. This is why artists know this in that time. When it's if you don't have a DJ or somebody that's actually doing the music, you had to give that DJ a CD of your instrumental, right? So you rapping over your instrumental, right? So the worst part is you can't tell that man how to handle your CD. So he put it however he gonna do it, right? So a lot of times them CDs do skip, and it's crazy. Remember so that digital, bruh, like game changer, right? So yes, okay. So all right. So now your videos. All right. So now when it comes to that the one with the what's that, the body clock, right? So when it comes to that video, you already, when you wrote the music, you already had the video in mind, right? So when you came to him, was you guys already on the same page with like a cookout pool? Like, was it already? Does he hear your music first, or like what does that look like?
When we first started, he used to hear my music first. I used to send it to him and be like, "Hey man, what you think? Like, what you think about it?" Then he'll tell me. But recently, like I'll probably say like a year, like as soon as he fly in, I pick him up. He asks me, "What we doing?" And then soon as he get in the car from the airport, what's the plan? That's what he telling me. And then we get to the location, he'll look around, he'll do a look around and be like, "All right, start right here." And then, we add it.
So he's hearing your music for the first time right then and there.
For sure.
So no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, for real, man. He man, I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't trade him. Man,
that's crazy. That's crazy. And he can just instantly. So okay. So how was he going from scene to scene? Like, if he haven't heard your music until that day, like, so I'm kind of like impressed and confused at the same time.
So usually, like for example, when we did Body Clocks, when I picked him up, I played the song. You know what I mean? I picked him up, I played the song, then he was like, okay. And then he never seen the location, but I seen the location, because I picked the location.
Mm.
And then so he'll hear the song, and then when he get there, he already have like he'll do a quick lap around and look around to see what area so that we can shoot at. And we usually just go from there. So it's like everything is just right there, man. It's hard to explain it.
It's crazy. That's crazy, right? Okay. All right. So another one that I do like, we played it, Dollar Bill.
Yeah.
Dollar Bill. Okay. That's tough. Okay. All right. So what's the story with Dollar Bill?
So how I was on tour around 2024. What have you heard of Afro Man?
Mm-hmm.
So me and my crew went on tour with Afro Man 2024. We went to the Midwest. We went to Wisconsin, different cities in Wisconsin. And we was in the car, and my DJ is a little older than me. And he's my personal DJ. Shout out to DJ Mac. He was while I was driving, he was like, hey man, listen to this. And he played the original song that came out. It came out like in, I think that's like the 70s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening to it. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Then I just remember playing it on our way to the show. And I was like, man, we got to do this, man. We got to do this song. So when I went back after the tour, I went back, and then I say last year, I finally got it. Like I finally got the beat done. And then I just was flowing to it, man. And then it just like he did the sample got done. Then it was it was over after that.
So the beat you already had.
Yeah, the beat already. So as soon as we got back from tour, I wrote it down in my notebook. I was like, when I start the project, I want to go back to that song. I want to go back to try to get that beat made. So I just put it in my notes. And then when it was time for me to work on my project, I went back and then I sent it to my producer, and then he just made the beat for me.
So okay. So when he made the beat, did you lead him in a direction, or like did you coach him, or like how did he get to that specific beat?
Yeah, so for sure. So what I did was like I kind of listened to the song a lot, and then I listened to it. I was like, you know what? I want to take this part of the song, a certain part of the song, and I let the producer, my producer, know that. Like, hey man, this part of the song, I want you to take that little piece of it and try to build around that. So yeah, I guide him to it for sure.
And then the substance of the song, like because that's a deep song. Like it's a deep song. Like that's one of them songs that will outlive you. That's one of them songs, because no matter what generation, no matter what it is, you can plug that in any year, and that's going to be valid in any year, right? So that's a dope song. So the substance. So when you was writing it, did it just like come all out? You know what I'm saying? Like no diddy, or did you like really plan and like was focused on saying certain things? Like
yeah, that one. It took me a little bit of time. Like the first verse came quick, and then I kind of didn't want to rush the second verse, so I kind of took my time with it, and I just let it come to me. I let it sit with me for a while, and then I had a studio session coming up, and then because at the time I didn't have my own setup, I had to have my own studio, so I had to pay for actual studio time. So I was like, I had to kind of rush myself in a way, like man, I gotta get it before the studio session come. And then it just came all out. So it kind of took me a little while to write the second verse though. But the first verse, it came right to me though. How
about the hook?
Oh, the hook. So the hook was already on there. So my producer sampled the hook when I told him the piece to take on there. And then the hook was already on there. So I used to just drive around just bumping the song with the hook already on there, the sample on there. And then that's how I kind of just just driving around, just thinking the lyrics in my head for that one.
Dope song. Like that's probably one of my favorites, just because the substance. And you have a lot of good songs. You have a lot of good songs.
Appreciate that, man.
So for you, once you make the song, you already thinking video? Does each song get a video?
So usually it didn't. I used to pick like certain songs, but this project that I'm working on, I'm just gonna like I learned from Lil Russell in a way because of how Lil Russell kind of like he says content is key now. You know, you got to have a lot of content to put out. So what I decided to do something different. I decided for each song on my album, on my CD I'm working on, I'm gonna do a video for each song, and it kind of go back to actually 50 Cent. When 50 Cent did that's my other favorite rapper. He did The Massacre, and when the second album he came out with. When he did The Massacre, he had a video to every song on that album. You know what I mean? So that I definitely learned from 50 on The Massacre album when he did a video to everything.
And just to repeat what you said, one thing you learned, what was a gem that you learned from Lil Russell? Because I think a lot of young artists need to really, you know, it's the details. It's really the small steps. It's not the ones you can see. Like it's not those. Those don't be the game changer. It'd be those little shifts, adjustments that you know what I'm saying that takes it from A to B, right? So what did you learn from? So all right, so we see 50 each song, and I to this day I tell artists like if like make each song like a whole new rollout. Like, you know, shoot a video, do everything for that one song. Like, you know, because you never know. Like you said, with the content, everybody's rapping. Everybody's doing something. So you got to do something different. Right? And you never know when when that song's going to get picked up. Sometimes it don't be right away. It might be next week. It might be next month. It might be in 5 years. Like, the TV show might pick. Like, you never know. Right? So, so Lil Russell, so what did you learn? What was a gem that you learned from Lil Russell that you applying towards what you got going on?
Man, what I learned, something I wish I would have been caught on is I seen Lil Russell like talk about running ads on YouTube, Instagram. See, I never knew about that. You know, I never knew that. I always thought that like the Instagram, like paying Instagram to kind of like, you know, to push your content. I always thought that was like a scam in a way. Mm-hmm. But then as I seen Lil Russell, like Lil Russell said a big part of his career, like he blew up like from running ads, throwing money in that, you know what I mean? And I feel like you got to invest in yourself. I tell even my homies, like, you got to invest in yourself. I'm not scared to invest in myself. Like I spent thousands of dollars on music videos and like, you know, thousands of dollars. Like, so it's like, I'm not scared. Like, I'm not scared to invest in myself. And I feel like from Lil Russell, I learned the content, like have content ready, like promote something, have the next content ready to go out. And that's what I kind of learned this go around. It's been, everything's been going good. Like taking his advice, you know what I mean? The content, how your content ready.
That's a fact. And that's a gem, you know. The more content you have, the better, because like I said, like you never know when it's going to be that time for that piece of content. Like you never know. Like it's going to be a time, you just don't know when, you know, like, but it would dictate to you like which time, like, you know, like you never know. So I agree, more content is key, is best, more than less. And plus, like I said, you're not paying for videos. You can shoot, you can do a in studio performance. Like it doesn't have to be like, we don't care about what it looks like. You know, now don't get it looking like trash. Like, you can't have trash music and trash video. Like you can't do that. Like investing is key. People think that you should just be giving it. It should be free. Like, no, it don't work like that. Like it doesn't work like that. Like you have to invest. And like you said, when you invested for the studio time, that was a learning session, because not only was you getting good quality at that time, but you were seeing what they did and what you need. Like if you want to create your own studio, you have to be in the studio to see exactly what you need. Right? That's exactly what you need. I bet I can use that. I bet. So once you got to keep paying to go to those studios for a lesson until what you did. Now you invested in yourself and getting your own studio.
Sure.
So investing is key. Networking. How important is networking?
I think networking is very important, man. Like Network, you gotta network, you know what I mean? And I never been scared to network, even like in the beginning, even when I felt like I wasn't ready for the music stuff. I always was networking, like never scared to like talk to people. You know what I mean? Like I've been networking for a while, for sure, for sure.
Absolutely. And especially for new artists when they go to these showcases and open mics. I would say this. If you go to situations like that, don't perform early, then leave. I wouldn't do that. What I would do is I would network and exchange IG or whatever it is with everybody that's there. I would exchange information with everybody that's there because you never know when you guys might cross paths and somebody can even help you get to that next level or vice versa, right?
For sure.
So when you're in places like that, anywhere you go, networking I think is key. Like, because you never know who can help you. Like, you never know.
For sure.
Right. So it does, and then you being competitive or standoffish to somebody else, you could be blocking your blessings. Like, you never know. Yeah. Right? Okay. All right. Right now, in your playlist, what's the song in your playlist right now? I'm just curious.
Right now, man, he crept up. Like, I think he probably like my number one rapper right now, man, is Kendrick Lamar, man. Like for him, like I'm talking about, that's another artist I feel like I caught on late in a way, but I'm glad that I caught on. I'm talking about before the Drake battle, like when he came out with the To Pimp a Butterfly. That's when I started being a fan of Kendrick Lamar, and then I noticed like he takes time, like with his every album doesn't sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like every album is different. It's a meaning to every album. Like every album tells a story. His videos, like that's who videos inspires me right now. Is every video he come up with, man. It's like a meaning in the video and stuff. That's why I be trying to base my stuff off of right now, especially. So Kendrick is definitely like really like one of the artists. If it's not Kendrick, I'm back to the old school.
Gotcha. Right. Got you. Dollar Bill, right? Back to Dollar Bill. When you heard the playback, did you know it was one of those ones?
But for sure, I knew people was gonna like that one. I knew people was gonna like that one, and I knew because you don't really hear like a lot of people, especially my generation, talk about that. They don't talk about nothing like that. So I was, I told myself that, I knew it was going to be like a great song. I felt it when I got the beat before I even laid the lyrics down. I already knew what was going to happen with it.
That early. For
sure. Swear to God. Yeah.
So that one you wrote, okay. So but you said, did you take time with that one? You took your time with that one, right?
Yeah. So first verse came, but then the second verse, I kind of took my time with that one, and then when I finally booked the studio session, and I had no choice to get it done, I just let it just flow out. But it just came out, how I wanted it.
So how much time was that from when you did the first verse to when you did that?
I'd say probably like 3 weeks.
Okay. So you forgot about the song for 3 weeks. Then you went back to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Recharged.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to do that. You know what I mean? Like certain songs, it's like it'll come super fast for me. It come fast. Like as soon as I hear the beat, I'm like, oh yeah. And some songs is like, I just wait. So it's like the Body Clock song, the beat. I had that beat like I told you for years. I just feel like right now it was the perfect time to bring it out.
And now is when you said because you stopped doing music for like some time, right?
Yeah, I took a little break.
Okay, so now when you came back and then you heard that song again, then you knew it was go mode.
For sure.
It sounded different, or your approach was different?
I think it's just because I had it just fit the concept of my, like it was a forgotten beat, but it fit the concept of the album that I'm working on right now. And so it was just like a beat that I just forgot about. But when I realized the album concept that I had, I'm like, yeah, I have to finally. It's time for me to bring it out because it fit my concept.
Can you, if you're comfortable, can you let us know what you're working on now? Like, what's the project you're working on now?
So I'm working on an album called Memory Lane. So I'm gonna have different volumes. Like I go a little into it. Like volume 1 is like I'm bringing it back, starting where the '80s music. So all 80s sounding music on my one that I'm doing right now.
So when you say 80s, you mean 80s beats and 80s flow, and like the videos 80s is that what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Wow.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. All throughout.
That's gonna be dope.
So even the videos, a lot of my videos gonna look 80s.
That's
So it's gonna be dope, man. I'm working. My album already done. It dropped. If you don't mind me, I can share the.
Yeah.
So it's dropping on my birthday, November 3rd, and so I got all the videos almost shot to it already. So I'm dropping a video every 3 weeks.
So no, you don't have no clips of any of it. No
clips of the upcoming videos are like the albums, the albums and stuff.
Both, like you don't have, how sometimes you have little clips of, maybe like some of the song. You might have it on like a little picture or something, like just giving us a little sample. No sample.
Now I will be, because it's creeping and stuff like that. Now it's time for me to start promoting it now. You know what I mean? So November creeping up. So now I'm about to start going hard on just throwing little snippets out there, man.
That's crazy. Okay, so then you said you gonna do it in volumes or like additions, right? So
yeah,
we going like eras. Is that what we doing?
For sure.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
For sure. Even from the how I dress.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I appreciate it, man.
That is showing how dope your parents was to give you the best of the best artists to listen to. Like that's crazy that's what you're doing, right? Because I had interviewed an artist. He did a tribute to like LL Cool J, and he had the whole old school LL Cool J. Like I was like, oh yeah, that's different.
That's raw.
That's different. That's different. Like they're not doing that. That's how you stand out. That's how you stand out. See, now it's not like how it was before. Before you had to ask for handouts. Like you had to go to record labels and ask for handouts. Right now, you create your own motion. You create your own traffic. You dictate wherever the fuck you want to go.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So. And that's another thing for older artists. Like they don't know how to adjust to this digital era. Like they dinosaurs when it comes to that. They now don't get me wrong. I think you still should be selling CDs, and this is why. Even though most people don't have CD players, I get it. But you can get a CD player. But the thing is, when it comes to, unless let's put out you putting your music on your page, your web page, right? Your website. Let's put that I would recommend that to all artists. Do it that way. So let's say you don't do that. You want to go to Spotify and all the other way. Now, the reason I say it would be best for you to go back to the CDs is because you're getting 100% of whatever it is you're selling. So at your shows, whatever it is, if it's merch, and then that's when it comes back to Nipsey. That's smart. So if you got merch, next level, you won't need a CD because you can put that content on a shirt. It's like that's different. That's different. What you think about the potential that that an artist can take it nowadays?
It's super dope, man. Like, because I'm not gonna lie, like I get the digital stuff now. Like, even though I'm kind of old school, I'm kind of both, man. Like I want to be the artist to do, but to cater to both. Because it's a lot of people still riding old school cars out there, man. So CDs ain't, CDs still going, they still got them decks out there. You know what I mean? And like, look at vinyls. Vinyls is getting popular. Like I've seen like kids like collecting vinyls now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like it's gonna come back around. That's how I look at it. But I still think, the OGs still need to like you said, need to learn about the digital too. I feel like both is important to me. And I feel like it's very creative. Like for example, like if I got a magazine that's coming out and stuff like that. I got a barcode on that to where they can find like an unreleased mixtape that I got that never came out. You know what I mean? I learned that from like Nipsey, like how you just said, you know?
Nipsey.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can put a 1 of 1. You can do what Wu-Tang did with their CDs and price it, whatever, like, because it's a 1 of 1. It's a 1 of 1. That's crazy. Or another genius play that I've seen was the Tory Lanez. What Tory Lanez did. All right. He had sold his album for like $1. And then every time, but it was on that not the Bitcoin, but you know, on that platform, you know. So where he sells it for $1 and they can resell it, and he get a portion of every time somebody resells it.
That's super dope, man.
Great.
That's dope.
So if he sold it for $1, that's how he got 1 million copies. That's why his shit went platinum so early, because they paid 1 million people paid $1.
That's crazy right there, man. I might have to take some notes with that one.
That's crazy. And then they can resell it for $2. And then he can get a portion, but it's crazy. It's but that's where, thanks to Nipsey, to think outside the box. Like, you have to, it's a brand, right? How important is a brand? Like, a brand is everything, right? A brand is bigger than music. Music is just one tool in your toolbox, right? The brand is what's gonna get you other tools, you know. So looking back now, how important would you say, because back then we was knuckleheads, bro. We was doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying, tainting the brand. So now I know how important brands is, right? To make it squeaky clean, right? So now a brand. So how important would you say a brand is from then when you first started to, let's say, right now?
Yeah, back then, I definitely didn't care about nothing. No. I definitely didn't care about none of that. I feel like when I started actually caring about my brand is when I started gaining fans, like in 2016, when I started seeing that I had a lot of people paying attention to me. Mm-hmm. Like, that's when I realized, like, damn, I gotta watch what I say. Mm-hmm. You know, I gotta watch what I say, because I remember like I said, when I went to I was passing out just thousands of CDs, man, like nationwide, and I just realized like my social media was like, I had like a lot of eyes on me, and I just realized like I gotta kind of watch what I say, even what I talk about, in a way, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I always wanted to be, but then again, I kind of always want to be true to myself though. So I never want to, like, if I feel something, I still want to kind of, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Still want to talk about. I want to be one of them artists that never be scared and always say what I feel. Still, you know what I mean? But still try to keep it a little clean though. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does, because growth comes into play where you can say whatever it is you want to say, is knowing how to dilute it and say it in a way that it doesn't sound disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Because you can say whatever you want to say, but it's how somebody else takes it. Like, you know,
for sure.
So just like with these young YNs right now, they don't have fathers, right? So you coming trying to approach them like a father is the bad move. It's the wrong move. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have fathers and they're not looking for a father. All right. But the ones they do respect is an uncle, an OG, a big homie, or somebody that, you know what I'm saying, who can put them on game. Now, don't get me wrong. We can't tell them what not to do. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless. But you give them an alternative, right? You give them an option. Like, okay, bet. You got that option, but this is also another option. You know, over time, you know, like a few of those, you know, then they start getting comfortable. So it's the approach. It's the approach, right? And when it comes to brand is, like you said, younger, man, we was doing dumb shit. We taking pictures with fucking drugs and guns, and we doing dumb shit, taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? But now when you get old, you like, okay, somebody's paying for your merch, for your music, for whatever it is, and they really are a fan. They're a supporter. You know what I'm saying? So it's bigger than just me. You know what I'm saying? So when you make music, are you making it for you to like it, or are you making music that you know other people might like?
At first, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was trying to make music that people like. Like I was trying to like follow the trends and stuff like that. But then I realized like I gotta like I gotta like it first. So I feel like and then if I like it, if I like it first, then I feel good about putting it out, to the public and stuff like that. But definitely now I'm making music for me now.
Got you.
So it's been working good. Like it's been working good for me now. Instead of me like trying to like cater, like you know what I mean? Just trying to I gotta like it for sure.
What's the next goal for you to hit?
My next goal is actually to hit the road again. I got a few. Man, I got a lot of stuff coming up. Like October 3rd and 23rd, I'll go perform in front of college buyers. So October 3rd is my first time going to New York. So that's gonna be dope. I'm basically it's like a program called APCA and NACA. I don't know if you heard it. Have you heard of that?
NACA, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, like I caught on to that because I seen like I do a lot of research like on my downtime, man. And then I'm like, how do I go? I need to try to go perform my music for the colleges, man. Like that type of crowd. You know what I mean? So I'm like, how can I do that? And I found the program, so I got accepted. I had to submit like a video, and then if they accepted me. So I go out there and I perform in front of like hundreds of colleges October 3rd in New York. So I'm excited about that. And then October 23rd, I go to Texas for the first time. And I got another Texas showcase with the colleges too.
I will tell you this. It's a lot of artists that has survived off one-hit wonders, right? Just one hit, just one song. They made, you know what I'm saying? But a college run, I'm gonna tell you how serious a college run is. The money they're gonna pay you is already in the tuition. They don't have to raise that money. They already got the money. So they'll pay you whatever it is they up front. Like they don't like their check clears fast. Right. And it's so many more colleges. Like and you know what I'm saying? It's so many colleges, and then you get to go in different areas that you would never expect. Like you wouldn't expect. You just said 2, New York and then Texas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, your music and your brand will fit in all those. I'm talking about they can send you to North Dakota.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Minnesota, like they can send you places where your music, your brand will still be good. And that's dope.
That, man.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm definitely a supporter of what you got going on, man. Definitely am. So when would you say the project is dropping?
The project is dropping November 3rd. That's the same day that I'm premiering. I got a movie that I'm premiering that day too. So I got a horror movie that I'm about to finish this weekend with my video guy. So that's a part of the album rollout. So we did a whole movie, man. Cause he started doing, so he barely, I was going back to, he do rock music and he barely do hip hop. So now he's been doing movies. So now me and him, it's a movie that I've written, it's a horror movie that goes into my album and stuff like that. It's like a vampire theme. And I added some of my album songs in it, but it's gonna be crazy, man.
And I'm gonna tell you how easy it is interviewing you, right? Because what you're doing is you answer always my next question, right? You answer the first question, and then you already throw the alley-oop for the next question, right? Because I was gonna say, with all the skills that you have, are you moving towards films? That's what I was gonna ask you. But you just said yes. Are you in it, or are you just directing it?
Oh, it's a story. It's actually I'm the main person in it, and then I got a lot of different actors and stuff like that. I got somebody that was in Netflix already, Netflix shows. So we shot in LA, everything in LA, and man, yeah, it's gonna be super dope, man. And it drops in December, a month after my album.
Oh, it drops when? At the same day or when?
So the album drops November, and the premiere is November 2, though. So I'm premiering the movie. I rent out like a movie theater,
Okay.
and I'm gonna show it to like a watch party.
Dope.
And then December, I drop it like for the public to see.
Dope. Dope. Okay, so where can the people, reach out to you, support you, buy your merch and all that good stuff?
Yeah, they can cut my Instagram, Twan number 2 WHANNE. I'm gonna have like I said in the coming weeks, I'm gonna be dropping like my merchandise and stuff like that. I'm gonna start, promoting the project in coming weeks. So just be on the lookout for that. I got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of stuff.
Just something I definitely want to ask you. That song you did, what's the song you did when you was the green screen?
Oh, is it with the Indian guy?
Yes. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Look, let me tell you something. That shit is torch. I'm gonna tell you something. That shit right there is torch. And that's gonna get you on TikTok trending. That's gonna get you a first class trip to India or Pakistan, anywhere. Like I'm telling you, that right there is a sneaky hit. That's the one.
I appreciate that, man.
Talk to me about that. How first of all, is that a real dude? Is that AI? Like
that's a real dude, man. He's a musician too. His name Neil. He stays in Sacramento. He's from India though. But how that happened is because I have a lot of fans. Like it's gonna sound crazy. I got a lot of fans in India and Morocco, especially Morocco. So I was like, when I had one of my old producers make the beat, I'm like, man, I wrote the lyrics to it. I'm like, you know what? It'll sound good if I could get like somebody from their culture to be on the song. Because at first I did the hook myself. I wrote the hook and I did the hook myself. And I'm like, nah, I gotta get somebody from their culture to be on the hook. And then so when he did the hook, man, it just came out dope. And I shot the video right here in my garage. I got the green screen in my garage.
Hey, look. So when you heard that playback with his voice on it, what did you think?
At first, I thought it was like I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't know how people was gonna receive it because it was different for me too. You know what I mean? I never did nothing like that, so I'm like, man, I wonder if people gonna mess with it. Like, what is people gonna think? And then when I seen my homies dance to it when I did the video, I'm like, okay, maybe I got something.
This is why you're clear, because you have the dude there and he's there. Like, it's not like you're, what I'm saying, you're doing a AI. Like, no, he's there. He's actually doing it. So you're clear. That's the thing. But the thing is, that's a hit. That's a hit. Any plans for that? That's a TikTok hit.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of slept on that, man. I think I need to go back and because you inspired me to go back and start pushing that more, man.
Go back and listen to it, and then let me know. Go back and listen to it. When did you create that?
I created that song the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year.
So it was before I even started my album. Like I did it as a solo single.
Go back and listen to that song.
I got you.
That song. So if you have to put some ads only on TikTok, I'm telling you, that right there is gonna be very trendy. That's gonna be trendy.
I appreciate that, man.
Definitely. That man, I appreciate you for even entertaining what I got going on, man. We lock, man. So whenever I see you your page or whatever, I'm always gonna like, share, comment and all that good stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be checking you out. Keep thinking outside the box, my guy. Keep being great. Keep having fun. That's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why. And like I told you, being here in the East Coast, I can hear the Bay. You know what I'm saying? I can feel the Bay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just different. Like, so keep keep doing what you're doing, my guy. I really appreciate you. So anytime, if you, whenever that album drops, let me know. We can do a listening party live. We can do whatever you try and do with
do it, man. Let's do it. I was just gonna tell you, man, when my album dropped, let's talk again, man.
I'm already a fan, so I already know. But also, get back with me. Let me listen to that joint again. Listen to it again. Listen, that's a hit. That's a sneaky hit. I'm telling you, and that's gonna make you a lot of money. I'm telling you, it's gonna make you a lot of money. So, yes. So we're gonna do this again. You can always contact me whenever you want to get back. Whatever, man. Great interview, man. I appreciate you. Salute. Let's do this again, sir.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for taking the time out, man, to interview me, man. I really mean that, man.
Man, it was like I said, like I get to enjoy and be a fan of, the best music is indie music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's pure. Like it's not, there's no ceiling, there's no structure. It's honest. It's honest music, right? And like I said, majority of the artists that I interview is DMV artists, right? But I'm an indie artist also. So not just rap. It could be rock. It can be grunge. It can be whatever it is. I feel the indie spirit. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I came across your page. I forgot what song it was. And then I clicked you and I just went, to your catalog. I was like, oh yeah. Like dope. Like, and the thing about your music is once they lock into your vibe, it's a done deal. Like you just you control it after that. Like, but it's the whole thing is once it's getting locked to your vibe. You know, if that makes sense. If that makes
I hear you. Yeah.
And it's the West Coast. A lot of East Coast don't really listen to a lot of West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? Because they, it's too West Coast. That's what they'll say. But once they good music is good music. Good music is good music. So once they lock into your vibe, my guy, I'm telling you, you got them. You got them, right? So
appreciate that, man.
And once again, dope hat, man. I appreciate you wearing that hat.
Yeah. Gotta represent.
Salute, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
Team sacrifice. It's the dude. DC Scorpio. The hustlers, 3 hours sleep, yo. Now it's time to wake up. Tossing and turning, got hot tracks to bake up. Like the Grim Reaper, I'm up all night. You catching Z's, I'm getting my shit tight. You on the ground level, me, I'm taking flight. 747, the dude's out of sight. You Glass Joe niggas swearing up with Iron Mike. Always down the squad, now it's back to making money. Please don't sleep, Mom Dukes ain't raised no dummy. We gorillas over here. Show no fear. On to the next. No need to get vexed. Backyard wrestling, putting niggas in the suplex. All day grind, sweet smoke keep me fine. Still old school and match the Alpine. Rubber band to keep that in ceramic. We keep the blazed up so these dudes can't handle it. Get down or lay down. You there.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, National Flow League in the building. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Sacrifice Entertainment in the building. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah. DC Scorpio in the building. We in the building, nigga. Wake up. I'm on the pro team, bro. National Flow League. I get green. That's how they know me. I spit rap like crack and the fiends all owe me. See, this rap got fans. Need to put up their hands and show me. They understand this the hustle, man. Turn $1 to $1,000. A plan to keep getting money in your hand. Fuck what they saying. Only money can make your life expand, grow, hand-to-hand combat till you get the dough. I'm in the nation's capital, Mr. First Flow, and I'm asking y'all, what the fuck you doing with the dough? They say the money spent, I pay taxes, and these niggas don't represent DC. They say they wanna leave, cause the future is what they don't see. Y'all better get with the National Flow League. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, yeah. up. National Flow League in the building. Wake up. Wake up. Been sleep too long. Sacrifice entertainment. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You been sleep too long. DC Scorpio is in the building. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah. National Flow League.